we are going to learn three types of data displays to represent and to interpret the given data. One of them is a dot plot has dots for each value in the data. It shows clusters of data and outliers. And this is going to be display. The second one is a histogram. Do not show individual values but show clearly the shape of the data. The data are organized into intervals. The bars show the frequency or number of times that the data within that interval occur. And this is going to be shape of histogram. The last one is a box plots. Show the center, median, and spread of distribution. A box plot does not show individual data, but summarizes the data using 5 key pieces information: minimum, maximum, median values, and the first and third quartile. First, we are going to represent and interpret the data in a dot plot. Manuel plans to buy a new car with the gas mileage shown. To determine if the gas mileage of this car is good, he gathers data on the estimated city driving fuel efficiency in miles per gallon of several other cars. How does the fuel efficiency of the car he wants to buy compare to the fuel efficiency of the other cars he researched? These are the given data which shows data mile per gallon. To be able to create a dot plot, we are going to use each given data on the number line. 25 is over here. This is the first data. The next one is 29 is here. The next one is 45 is here. Next is 26. Another car, there's one more car which spans 26 miles per gallon. And another one is 28. Next is 35 miles per gallon. Next is 26 again. Then 31. Next is 27. There's one more 26. 27. 30. 28. 28 and 28. So this is the dot plot which describes number of the cars they are going to miles per gallon. All right. So how does the fuel efficiency of the car he wants to buy compare to the fuel efficiency of the other cars he researched? As you see here, ladies and gentlemen, there's a cluster between the 25 and 31. So, which means that the car Manuel plans to buy has about the same city fuel efficiency as comparable cars. So, the car Manuel plans to buy is one of the efficient car when we compare to the other cars he researched. The teacher gave her students a 10-point quiz. In the dot plot, each dot represents the score of student. How can the teacher use the dot plot to help her summarize the scores? As you see here, ladies and gentlemen, each dot represents the student who get how many points he or she gets from the quiz. As you see here, one student got 3 from the quiz. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 students got 5 from the quizzes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 students got the 6 from the 10-point quiz, and 1 student got 9 from the 10-point quiz. So first we can understand how many students took to these quizzes. As you see here, if you count all the dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There are 17 students took this quiz. And most of the students got, there's a cluster between the 4 to 7. There's a cluster from 4 to 7, and 6 students got 6 points. One student got 9 points from this quiz. This is the next question. Janet surveyed a class of students. She recorded the number of hours that each student volunteered. This line plot shows the results of the survey. How many students did Janet survey? Each dot represents this one student. So as you see here, the number of the students who volunteered 8 hours, there are only 2 students. So 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 students Janet surveyed. What is the mean number of hours volunteered by the students in the survey? As you see here, there are only 1 student volunteered for 0 hour. For 1 hour, there are 2 students. So to be able to find that, we are going to use this. 0 times 1 represent there are 1 student worked 0 hour, plus there are 2 students worked 1 hour, plus there are 3 students worked 2 hours, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 students, plus 1 student worked 4 hours voluntarily, 1 student worked 5 hours voluntarily, plus 3 students worked 6 hours voluntarily, and 2 students for 7 hours, and 2 students for 8 hours. If you add them up, you are going to get that 0 plus 2 plus 6 plus 15 plus 4 plus 5 plus 18 plus 14 plus 16. Then, if you add them up, you will get 8, 23, 27, 32, 50, 60, 70, and 80 over number of students. So how many students there are? 20. Then you are going to get that 4 is the mean of this graph. Next, the list shows the number of books each student in your class read over the summer. Make a dot plot of the data. As you see here, how many number of books read? For example, there's a 1 student read 0. There are 1, 2, 3 students. 1, 2, 3 students read 2 books. There are 2 students read 4 books. 1 student read 5 books. 1 student read 6 books. And 1 student read 8 books. So as you see here, what is the most frequent amount of books read this summer is 2 books, because there are 3 students read. So what is the most frequent amount of books? Which is 3 books. How many students read at least 5 books over the summer? At least means 5 or more. 5 or more books. There are only 3 students read. There are 3 students read at least 5 books. What is the median of this data? As you see here, ladies and gentlemen, let's try to figure out the median. Median is the number in the middle. To be able to find that, we are going to order from the least to greatest. 1 student read 0 book. 3 students read 2 books. 3 students read 2 books. 2 students read 4 books. 1 student read 5 books. 1 student read 6 books. 1 student read 8 books. To be able to find the median, you need to get the middle number. So the middle number is 4. So the median is 4. Now we are going to represent and interpret the data in a histogram. Histograms are often used to represent data over ranges of numbers. To create a histogram, first decide an appropriate interval for the data. This is so important. So, an example, a marketing team is about to launch a campaign for a new product that is targeted at adults aged 25 to 34 years. The team is researching the age range of viewers of a certain TV show to decide whether to advertise during the show. The data show the ages of a random sample of 30 viewers of the show. Based on the findings, should the marketing team launch their campaign during this product show? So to be able to interpret and represent the data in a histogram, the best method is make a table first for the histogram. Let's create a frequency table. To be able to frequency table, I am going to have age range and frequency. As I explained in the definition of the histogram, you need to determine appropriate range of the data. So I would like to choose 4 by 4, which means that first interval of the age is 0 to 4, next 5 to 9, 10 to 14, 15 to 19, 20, 24, 25, 29, 30, 34, 35, 39. I think these are enough for me. Let's try to get frequency. Between the 0 to 4 and 5 to 9, there are no people this marketing team is researching. So in the age for 10 to 14, there are 1, 2, there are only 2 people. In the range of 15 to 19, 15 to 19, 15 to 19, 15 to 19, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 10 people this marketing team is researching. the age range 20 to 24, how many people there are? 2024, 2024, 2024, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 people in this range. Next one is 25 to 29, 25 to 29, 25 to 29, 25 to 29, 1, 2, 3, 4 people. So the number of the people in the age range 30-34 is 1, 2, 3. There are 3 people, and there's only 1 people in the age range 35 to 39. All right, as you see here, there are 30 people. So let's count it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 24, 25, and 30. This is correct. Now we are going to describe, we are going to represent this in the histogram graph. So we have the graph. So the number of the people are increased by 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. This is the frequency, and this is the age range. And age range is first 0 to 4, and this is 9, 5 to 9, 10 to 14, this is 19, this is 24, this is 30, 29, 34, and 39. Alright, so as you know that between the 0, 4 and 5 to 9 there are no people over here, but between the 10 to 14, how many people there are? There are 2 people. And this is the bar which describes 2 people between this range. Next, in the next range is 15 to 19. There are going to be 10. So this is going to be range. There are 10 people. Next is going to be 2024. There's going to be 10 people as well. And after that, there are going to be 4 people in the range 25 to 29. 4 people. And there are going to be 3 people. 30 to 34. There are going to be 3 people. There we go. And there are going to be only 1 person between this range. So this is the histogram. So as you see here, the cluster is between the range 9 to 24. Actually 9 to 29, 20, 34. So that's the reason this marketing team, based on the findings, this marketing team shouldn't launch their campaign during this particular show.